What's going on, guys? Charles here. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to talk about solo ads and using them to get Clickbank sales. Now, this is a very interesting subject because getting solo ads is actually quite an easy thing to do. You know, it's literally a couple of clicks away to get that kind of traffic to your funnels. But what's really hard when it comes to getting those sales is actually converting that traffic to sales, converting that traffic effectively to sales, because people go and buy hundreds of dollars worth of solo ads and then they end up not making a single sale to at least maybe make up a little bit of that money back. So it's very important to do it effectively if you want to make money from solo ads, or using on Clickbank at least. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to take you through the whole thing step by step to show you the funnel, step-by-step strategies, and how to get it done correctly. All right, guys. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the actual landing page. So it's quite easy, you got to build a simple landing page, but this is where a lot of people mess up, because you have to create an effective landing page that is going to follow the theme of your funnel, right? That's very, very important. So let me actually take you to my computer here and talk about this very important part of it, because it's easy to get people to sign up for a landing page, but it's not easy to keep him in your funnel. And this is where people mess up, because they don't represent the correct information on their landing page. So it's really important to understand this one. So let's go over there and let's talk about this. Alright, guys, so let me show you an example of consistency and an optimized landing page. So imagine we want to promote this product, right, on Clickbank. This is a flat belly tonic, whatever that thing is. I haven't actually started promoting this one, but let's say we want to promote this, right? So what we want to do is obviously build a landing page that matches. One of the simplest way to promote this is this, to have an opt-in page, right? So this would be opt-in page, and then have a video after that. So in this case, this would be this main sales video, right? So that would be our sales video. So this would be the video. So again, that would be the idea here. So what we're going to do is, when we build this opt-in page, we want to make sure that this matches the language on this, meaning that we follow the same kind of words and lining and everything. So it's very, very important. So I'm going to build a landing page right now. Let's build a very simple landing page. I'm just going to build something very easy. I want something that really easy, super simple. There you go. That's fine. So we're gonna go this, and I'm just going to literally take this. The thing is that when you promote a product on Clickbank, you can learn a lot from the landing page that you're promoting, because these guys, they test their products all the time. They test their landing pages, and you can learn a lot from them. So it's not a bad idea to just get ideas from them. So I'm going to say free video. So let's make this a bit smaller, and I'm just gonna say watch now, and let's change this to maybe a red. There you go. So guys, as you see, guys, I'm just very much following the same style of let's just make this a bit more interesting. So again, I'm following the same style of the landing page. Now, you don't want to copy it word by word, right? But you want to get the ideas from them. Ancient Japanese tonic melts for 54 pounds of fat. Another way you could do this actually is to simply just make this a little bit different. And then when they actually go, okay, when they actually go to that page, what they're gonna see is the video and says, hey, this can help them. This ancient tonic melts 54 pounds. So again, you see, guys, you want to follow the same theme format. Now this is really important. It affects your landing page conversion. It affects your sales, because another thing that people actually miss is the fact that you have to follow the same formatting in your solo ad text as well. So for example, let me actually save this. There you go. So let's just refresh this page. There you go. So this is our page, right? So now if I want to actually write a solo ad for it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I mention these words, the 54 pounds all that stuff, free video, all that stuff to get in that solo ad text. So when the people land on this, it's going to be relevant to what they read in their email, right? And then they're going to put their email here and then go to a page that again has the familiar numbers, wording, and all that stuff, right? So this is what I mean by being consistent and having a very powerful landing page that like from your advertising, from the moment they see to the moment they actually land on the target page, in this case is the sales page, from that moment again they see a consistent campaign and they're not going to be thrown off by inconsistencies. Alright, so now that you know about landing pages and how to effectively create one, we're going to talk about your email funnel, basically the emails that you're going to send to these people. Now, it's very important to create a value-based email funnel. Basically, the idea here is to provide value before you sell anything. So it's a very important one, and it's very important to understand how to do this correctly, because again, people think, oh, we're gonna send them all this stuff, articles, videos, stuff like that. No, actually that's very wrong, and this is something I talked about in my previous video about solo ads as well. You have to provide value inside the email. You know, don't make him click away. All right, so let's talk about this, and let me explain how do you actually pitch within these emails that you send out. All right, guys, so let's get started. All right, guys, so let's talk about this very important part of your solo ad campaign. Now, this is the part where people get really lazy because it's a bit hard to do, and you know, it requires a bit of time to build up. You know, it's very opposite of just like setting up a landing page and driving traffic to it. You gotta build this part up, and if you actually don't do this right, you're going to lose money, because you're not going to be making any sales after driving the traffic, and you're not going to be building any relationship with those customers or subscribers. Really, you're just going to be wasting your money. So it's very important to do this. I'm going to show you a couple of examples so you see it in action. All right, so the idea here is that when they land, when they opt into your list, right, you want to build a relationship by providing valuable information. Now, what people do usually is they send an email or multiple emails, right? And in these emails, maybe there's some value, maybe not. Most of the times, there's no value in these emails, and they try to send people directly to the sales page or opt-in page or the landing page or the affiliate link or whatever that thing is. Again, it's always selling. And that is very, very wrong. And this is where people mess up. So what you want to do, okay, is instead of just sending people directly to a link all the time to get them to buy something, you want to provide value right here in the email itself. Now, this is something that I've experimented a lot in the past couple of months, and it just works amazingly. People actually engage with your content. People open your emails more, because usually the way advertising, solo ads specifically works is that they open your first email, right? And then the open rate kind of goes down as you go down the list, right? But with this strategy, actually the open rate holds steady, or in some cases it goes up. Why? Because you are actually doing something. You're adding value to their life. So the idea with this is that instead of just selling directly on the first email, what you do after they see the offer, you know, they land on the sales page, they see the offer, maybe they don't want to buy it, sure. You know, what you do is you send a couple of emails, and once in a while you ask them to click the link to go to the, you know, affiliate link. Instead of just consistently sending them to your affiliate link, what you do is you do it once in a while, so it doesn't feel pushy. So I do it every 3 emails, meaning that, you know, the first one is value, the second one is value, and the third one is you're gonna have a link to your affiliate. You're gonna have your affiliate link in there. So let me show you an example. You know, this is an example of a bad email. As you see, this is just complete advertising, right? It's just a bunch of, you know, testimonials and stuff. Hey, this guy lost this much, and there's a link, right? Now take a look at this one. This is actually a very interesting one, because this, what it does is, it first of all, it provides value. It says 5 evidence-based weight loss tips. So there you go. So it again starts by kind of having a conversation here, and then it says keep in mind that I'm planning to send 5 new tips every week, so stay tuned. So this is going to get them to look forward to the next one, or at least not hate the next one if they're not going to look forward to it, right? So that's the idea with this. So again, just provide value. You can add some pictures to make it interesting if you want. And then again at the end, I say it one more time, enjoy these tips. Remember, I'm sending 5 every week. So again, you keep doing this on the second email as well, and the third one you keep doing this, and just add, hey, you add a link, hey, do you want to learn more? Definitely check out this diet plan, and then put your affiliate link in there. This is how you actually engage people with your emails. Again, you don't want to consistently sell, you just want to make sure you provide value, and once in a while you just drop a link there, and you sound less salesy, and just your conversion rates are going to go up, because people who are going to buy eventually will buy. It's just your job to get them to that point. And if you have a salesy campaign, you're not going to get them to the point where they actually buy your products. Okay, so now you have your funnel down. Let's talk about the ad itself and where to buy it, how to buy it, how to find effective solo ads. So now we're going to talk about solo ads. I'm going to take you to a place that a lot of you know already about, and it's a very great place to buy, because buy solo ads, because it's trusted and there are no spam or bad traffic really in there if you find the good ones, at least if you find the good sellers. So let's talk about buying solo ads and just finding that good seller who's going to provide the best traffic for you. All right, so let's get started with that one. Alright everyone, so let's talk about buying solo ads. So the place that you want to buy solo ads is udemy.com. I'm going to leave a link for you in the description of this video. It's going to give you a $5 discount, so you can just, save some money. So guys, Udemy is actually pretty simple, and the thing is that it's designed to save you money so you don't deal with shady people. At the same time, it's a very great place to just build a customer base and subscriber base. All right, so when you join, again, it's free to open an account, and when you join, you need to do 2 things. Number 1, first of all, you gotta actually go to here, add texts, and you want to add a swipe. All right, so I'm just gonna go here. You can add your subject, and then this text. This would be your solo ad text, right? The email, and you're gonna put your link in there as well. So let me show you an example. For example, this one. Right, so this is a as you see, it's a solo ad, right? There's a link here, and there is 2 links actually, and again a headline and everything. So after you have that done, you want to go home here and find sellers. Just click that, find sellers, and just go ahead and find. Now you want to look for a couple of criterias. The first thing you want to look for is at least 30% sales and $65.65 max, or 75 cents. The thing is, you can actually go and look at the high-end sellers as well, but you just want to be careful here. You don't want to pay too much for it really. So let's go ahead and let's bring this down a little bit, see if we can find more people. There you go. So guys, you generally want to just look at the reviews. Now, one of the things I would do is I would avoid promoted people, okay? Just because there is a chance that these guys are reselling, which is basically buying someone else's solo ad and giving it to you, so we don't want that. So yeah, so for example, this guy is not promoted, and nice sales rate, right? And a lot of thumbs up, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so let's take a look at this one. And again, there's details here, how many clicks you can send you, right? They respond pretty quick, and this is another very important number: percent of repeat orders from customers. So this is very important. This tells how good their service has been, and also the traffic rate and everything. So it's very, very important. I'm not sure if you can actually filter based on that, the percentage of repeat orders. Let's see, repeat orders, there you go. So let's see if we can find people with high repeat orders. There you go. So take a look. This guy is delivering 21% repeat orders. That's very impressive, right? So there you go. That's another way to find good sellers, repeat orders, and very cheap actually. Good sales rate and very relatively affordable. So yeah. So there you go. This is how you do it, guys. So now when you actually find the right person that you want to buy, you just select text and just find the one that you want to promote. Now this is going to pull the emails that you add in the add text section, right? So just select the one that you want to promote and add to cart. Now you can change the amount of visitors, so as this guy can take only 500 visitors, and let's see if we can change the day and we can get more. No, so that's his limit, basically 500. So one of the things you want to do is you want to always start with a low amount. That's very important because you want to test them. You don't want to go all in the beginning, right? You want to test it out, see it for yourself, see if it's a good deal or not, and see what kind of traffic you get, conversions and everything. And then after that, you order more if it actually worked for you, right? So that's very important. Don't go all in, don't go buy a lot. You know, I usually go with 100 visitors, but even you can start with 50 visitors if you want, or 75 visitors. But again, don't go too much, okay? That's just unnecessary. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys got value from this. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel if you're not a subscriber. A couple of things before we end this video. First of all, one more thing you can do to really take everything to the next level if you really want to do better marketing is to retarget. Alright, so when someone lands on your page and they go to the next pages, when they confirm their email, stuff like that, what you can do is you can actually have a pixel, a pixel script on your pages, on your landing page, to retarget them on different platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, everywhere that you can imagine. You can even in their Gmail inbox, like you can do display advertising to show your ads all over the place to them. So again, you can retarget this, and retargeting is really, really important because it's the equivalent of people seeing that famous ad or something, because what happens when you show your ads consistently to someone, they will eventually build some interest and they eventually will going to check it out at least. So the retargeting is absolutely important. It's going to change the way you do marketing, and you should definitely consider using it. There are a lot of videos out there about retargeting. I even have a lot of videos about retargeting on my own channel, so you can definitely check them out to learn more about it, guys. And one more thing, if you're not a subscriber, again, make sure you subscribe. Also check out the link in the description. That's going to take you to my workshop where you can learn more, because when it comes to selling Clickbank products, there isn't just one way to promote it. There are multiple ways to promote products, and it's really based on your product you're promoting, based on the niche, based on the category. So it's really different for each product. So definitely check out that link. That's going to take you to the free workshop where you can learn more about this stuff. You can learn all these different strategies, traffic strategies, effective ones, how to really sell a product, because it's not just about funnel or traffic, it's about the story as well. Like what is the story there? How are you going to approach people about this? So it's very important to learn that stuff, very effective stuff. So definitely check it out. It's all in that free workshop. You're gonna learn a lot of cool stuff, and there's really nothing to lose. You can learn cool stuff from it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Definitely consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you in the next one.